PC, welcome. This is Chris. I'm here to do a response video to, I guess it started with Rob, It Sounds Strange, about solo piano albums. And then some other people have done that. Julius Jabbar, or is it Jabbar? Because Julius Irving and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar would make sense to combine into a name, but I haven't noticed Sherv mentioning how he got that channel name. But to start off with, this is a reference to Rob's video. He showed a Harold Severud LP. So this is solo piano played by Jon Henrik Keyser. This is on the BIS label. And that's on the turntable, so I won't show you the label, but this is 1976 recording. Solo piano. So these are all going to be in the classical realm. Though I would like to do another one that might be more jazz or modern type, so you may see me again. And I decided I'd try to do this video in a more normal type setting, though I forgot to set out albums facing you on the shelves there. But so next one, Alexander Glazunov, Russian pianist. This is Sonata Opus 74 and Theme and Variations Opus 72 on the Orion label. So kind of dark on dark, so can't really see too much. This is played by Richard Tetley Cardos on the Orion label from 1976. Then another one on the Orion label. Jan Ladislav Dusic, is played by Vladimir Pleshakov on Orion from, this one is 1972. So two sonatas. Dusic from Czechoslovakia. And then we have John Folds, Essays in Modes, an Italian entitled one, Cantharva. April. Peter Jacobs is the pianist. John Folds, born in 1880, died in 1939 when he came down with cholera in India. This is on the Altaris label. This one, 1984 recording. So Essays in Modes takes up side one. So each mode is titled exotic, ingenuous, introversive, military, strophic, egoistic, and prismic. John Folds. Cyril Scott, piano music of from 1974 on the Genesis label. This is played by Martha Ann Verbit. And there's the label, sort of pinkish purple. Cyril Scott. So this is a little bit lighter in tone, I guess. Piano Sonata takes up side 1, and then side 2, Dance Negro, Lotus Land, and then Poems, a 5-part composition. And then another Orion label issue, Alexander Reinagel, 1756 to 1809. This is 4 sonatas played by Sylvia Glickman. He was of Austrian descent, but born in England, Mr. Reinagel. It's on the Silver Orion label. I got a sticker here showing it came from Princeton Record Exchange at some point. Now this one is not strictly a solo piano, but 2 composers. This is put out by the Swedish pianist Rolf Lindblom, and it's all in Swedish, so I can't really, I'm missing some of the details, but one side is compositions by Hilding Rosenberg, and the other side is Gunnar di Formieri. So this is on the Proprius label. From 1979. Music played by Rolf Lindblom. And then we go back to Eastern Europe, George Enescu. 2 albums here. This is the first one, Suite number 3, played by Aurora Anai, made in Romania. Elect Record, George Enescu. 1981. Oh, sorry, no, this one's 1981. This is Suites 1 and 2. On the same label, same pianist. Another Romanian release. And then we have Boris Blacher. I may have shown this before on one of the videos targeting certain years, but I can't remember, and I forgot to do all the necessary research. So Boris Blatcher, played by Horst Goebel. On the Thoraphone label, this is from 1980. Das Klavierwerk. There's the label for you. And second to the last, Ferruccio Busoni, the 6 sonatinas for piano on Nonsuch, with Paul Jacobs as the pianist. I've been picking up several things by with Paul Jacobs performing on them. So there's the Nonsuch label. Mr. Busoni was lived between 1866 and 1924. So this says these were composed over a series of 10 years. And then the final one in this video, Kaikhorsu Sorabji. He lived in England, but he was of some Middle Eastern descent. I forget which, what it was. Not Iranian, I don't think, but some kind of background there. So this is Opus Clavicembalisticum, or something like that, played by Geoffrey Douglas Madge. This is a 4 LP set on Royal Conservatory series. So 4 LP set of this one piece for solo piano. Came with this booklet. It even had the receipt in there. Got it by mail order 1985 from Mail Disc in from Staten Island, New York. Now there's also a Jon Ogden version of this, which is supposed to be better. This one is, they said it might be technically proficient, but doesn't have much soul to it. And the Jon Ogden version is supposed to achieve both of those things. So I'm starting to look for that, but so far no luck. So Kaikhorsu Sorabji, Opus Clavicembalisticum. So that's 10 solo piano albums in the classical vein. So thanks everybody for watching, and as I mentioned, I'll try to come back and do a one that's more jazz oriented. I think that's what Sherv did, though Rob did the classical version. So I enjoyed both of those, and I hope I find some more of them to watch. And if I have, I can't remember who it was, but thanks everybody. See you later. And the addendum was that for this Friday night video, I was enjoying one of these Galactica Double IPA. This is from Clown Shoes Brewery. Used to see this brewery a lot more when I lived in Orlando, Florida, but now that I've moved up to Alabama it's rare to come across it, so I saw this at the store the other day and picked it up. It's pretty good, so thanks everyone. Now I will see you later.